The #1 player in the world, Jin Young Ko. 3 in a row at the 7th to get to 4 under. Jin Young Ko for par now at the 8th after those 3 consecutive birdies. And so a bogey there by Jin Young Ko gets her off track at the moment.
Really brutal, and that the first birdie opportunity might come at that 7th. So for her to be 4 under par through those is very impressive. But you hope that bogey doesn't sort of derail the momentum a little bit for her. The conditions out here are not particularly great, and that's going to leave an interesting chip.
Yeah, it stopped quickly on her.
Was not expecting that.
No. Back with Jin Young Ko for a par here at the 9th.
Good news is this one is back up the hill. He can be aggressive with this putt.
Avoids back-to-back bogeys. Good up and down after a poor tee shot from the world #1.
And ideally, staying out of that rough is becoming more and more important the wetter these conditions get. Good strike.
Going on the course at the moment among the contenders.
This little draw towards the hole.
Good spot.
Yeah, the golf course has been pretty firm up until this morning with this rain.
Cut to grow, and so it rolls right up against that thick stuff a lot. This is Jin Young Ko for her birdie at the 10th.
And it's almost like she's putting up a little valley here. There's a slope to the right and a slope to the left. Straight in the hole.
Her putting stroke looks really impressive so far today, Karen. Just so rhythmic.
Like I said, there is not a huge amount of grass behind the ball. She got quite lucky with the lie.
Yeah, second shot in a row for Jin Young. Just doesn't quite bounce up as much as she expected. Club face, the grooves, and the ball.
211.
Ko chip to here. This for par. It's going to be another bogey for Jin Young Ko, having dropped a shot.
From tee to green, she's normally so precise. And you'd have thought that's what was required around here, but this shot here is just hanging out to the right.
You know what's interesting, Karen? I was looking at the statistics. Yesterday, the entire field averaged 33 putts per round. The LPGA scoring average for putts this season is 29.7. That's just how big and tough these greens are to putt.
Pizzeria.
I didn't realize you voiced those pieces. Amazing. Second at the 13th for Jin Young Ko.
And this is a 7-iron. A little bit of helping wind here too.
It's going to be on the correct level. Yeah, should have a chance for birdie. Not her best there. Well, we know winning is hard. Winning a major puts you the HSBC Women's World Championship in Singapore. This one for a par. No. Shocking there, Karen, to see the 3-putt from Jin Young Ko.
Definitely not expecting that at all. The run through on the right and making that carry on the left. This one's going to carry over the bunker. Oh, it did not carry the bunker. It's in the bunker.
Now that's a huge mistake.
For Jin Young Ko at 14.
Yeah, she's not going to try and hit the green here with that lip in front of her.
That was just the case of the rain, Karen, as to why she didn't carry. Now, those events are such a foreshadowing of what we would come to see later on tours around the world. I know a lot of my contemporaries and those.
They're role models in golf. And Jin Young Ko with a beautiful save after the tee shot found the bunker.
At the 15th, Jin Young Ko.
I think using this club here, not using the driver, this is an effort to stay short of the bunker that creeps in at 260.
Yeah,
she's flirted with the left one.
What a fortunate bounce that could have been. In a lot of trouble there in that short left bunker.
The flag nearer the back today, you got plenty of chance to run it back there.
Yeah, coming off a bit of a downslope, hitting to an elevated green. It's just an awkward visual, but takes advantage of that break she got off the tee. Makes for stress-free golf, Karen.
You know what makes it very comfortable too, and the reason she's able to do it is she takes the emotion out of it, really. You know, the emotional response to a bad shot in the last hole doesn't mean you have to be aggressive coming into the next hole. You still play your plan.
With the mist in the background.
Yeah, this is a 5-wood for her, and this 5-wood is cutting through this murky air quite nicely. On a good line.
Is it ever?
Let's see if this comes back off this backstop a little bit. This could get even better here.
Jin Young Ko set up for a birdie here. Jin Young Ko headed to 3 under just a little while ago. Then had bogeys, and now chipping away, getting it back to 2 under.
Chance to take a look at the 17th tee shot. Here's Jin Young Ko.
Got to get a good one down the way here just to make that second shot easier over the Sahara.
It's going to drift into the rough. It makes it so much more difficult when you're coming out of the wet rough.
And it's only a yard away from being on the fairway.
It's not a graduated rough situation here. It just goes fairway straight into the thick stuff. I believe that was...
With this club.
She's aiming down the right.
Just fade.
Yeah. It's going to stay there. If it stays on the green, that is a really good effort. It's going to be close.
Looked like a birdie putt the whole way, didn't it?
Yeah.
I mean, if she goes ahead and wins, you never know, but...
I think you've got to make it to be eligible for the plaque.
Absolutely.
I think so.
Yeah.
Although I think, if you're in her shoes, you'll take a par all day long.
Yeah, absolutely. After that tee shot into the rough.
You know, Nelly, a little bit of the unknown because she's coming back fresh from injury. And Lydia just hasn't been on top speed. And this one's going left,
That is way left. In danger, it's up and dry, but that was close. Rough left, now playing her 3rd. She hit a beauty at 17. Let's see what she can do from 173.
Yeah, this one plays quite steeply uphill as well. It's a good strike.
Yep, gets it onto the surface. Long way away for birdie.
To her hands to help us win. Go Team USA.
Laura Nowinski of KPMG, thanks for what you're doing in this game, and thanks for joining us again. And let's hope for maybe a little sun this weekend.
Yes,
we'll see.
Indeed. Thanks.
Right.
Thanks, Dan.
Thank you, Laura. Wish Nelly all the best down the road. Now to get it at 2 under.
This has to move a little bit to the right just from the way the hole is tilted off the left side of the green there.
It's a tricky spot there, Karen. You think it's going to break away from that mountain, away from the clubhouse, and the very right side of this green is actually sloped back, and it's confused almost everybody who's gone through there today.